Here we go, we're doing round 2. So I've already had these guys in the bucket for a couple days, laying eggs. I'm gonna do a wet incubation, whatever it's called. I'm not even gonna try to say it twice. So the females are on the other side of the tank. I keep them separated. Gotta keep them separated. I hate that song. I never had the album. I've just heard it a lot when I was younger because it was on the radio all the time. So let's go over here. This is the female blue Gularis. What's up, doll? Yo, girl. Yo, girl. How you doing, girl? All right. So females over here. Male's on the other side. I'm not going to show you guys the male. Google image that. Lyre tail, the gold Austral lyre tail, blue Gularis. So I bred the blue Gularis in this tank pretty much the way you see it, and I'm never going to do that again because getting the eggs out was still a nightmare, but I did get some eggs. I think I got 10. I think I got 10 eggs. That's how bad I did. It was so bad. It was so bad. But I mean, you know, I was able to do that because I only have one male and one female blue Gularis, where these other guys, I have a whole bunch of them. So let's take a look at what I did. I'll just kind of explain it. So I had a bucket just like this. And then I had a lid, just like this, like that, for about 3 days. So light could still shine in. And I just added a little bit of water every day. So there you go. That's pretty much what I did. Just 3 days. Just kept them in there for 3 days. Now I'm taking these out. And I'm throwing them in this bucket. So this bucket's got some plants in it. Plants were also in some of the buckets. So these are the ones I'm gonna hatch. So I'm gonna leave these just the way they are. I'll put a bubbler in here. I'm gonna hatch them the wet method. I have 2 buckets. So this water here, I'll show you what I'm doing with this, because I had about 4 buckets. I had a bunch of buckets, about 4 buckets, because I had about 4 different pairs. So this whole area was just buckets. It wasn't too bad, but it was like 3 or 4 days. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm using my fancy little net, because I don't want to miss any eggs. So I'm using my fancy little net. I'm draining the water through my fancy little net. Then I'm taking my fancy little net over here and I'm cleaning it off in this little thing here. Now, check this out. All right. I've got a couple of different little baster thingies. So this one here. This one here. That one. Because I can't find one, so I go buy another. Back in my saltwater days, I use this one for feeding my corals. Okay, now let's go ahead and take a look at what's going on. I got these cool little things too. Is that going to be useful? Is that useful for this? Ooh, that's kind of cool, huh? Ooh, let's try that. That's fun. Ooh. I know there's an egg right here, actually, because I just saw it a moment ago. I saw it with that little thing. I saw it with this, not with my phone. That's right there. There you are. Okay, watch this, watch this. Is this the right flashlight? Did I grab the wrong flashlight? I think I got the wrong flashlight. That flashlight, I need to change the batteries on. Thinking it would catch the light a little different. I think I passed it. That little glass thingy works better than the phone does. Because the phone is trying to know what to shine on. I'm moving too fast. There we go. I think that's it right there. Oh, I lost it. I don't know where it went. Oh, there it is. That one's kind of clear. I don't think that's the same one I saw a moment ago. Yeah, that's the one I saw. Okay. I don't want to lose it. So I want to shine it underneath to see what it does. Because I think it'll glow. I think it'll actually glow a little bit. I'm wasting so much time. All right. Okay, so now what we're gonna do, I'll show you guys what I've been doing to get them out. Okay, I can see it. I know right where it is. All right, so I don't wanna blow it away, so I'm gonna go ahead and squeeze this a little bit first. There's the egg. Nice and cool and calm. Do a little bit of breathing. Where is the tip of the plunger? I think I got it. Okay, now first of all, let's take a look how many I have in here. I got a couple. All right. There it goes. Let's get that other one real fast, and then I'll end the video. By the way, guys, these are eggs that fell either off of the breeding mops, or they were just, they just didn't attach. Or they could have gone on the plants or something, but these were just in the bucket. And I just switched the water around to get them to go loose. I just want to get one more. Another thing too about hatching them in the buckets, like hatching these baby fish in the buckets, there's not, I can control a lot more of what's inside those buckets, because all of my tanks are heavily planted. There's all kinds of stuff in my tanks. My fish are safe, they're healthy, but there's a lot of stuff going on in those tanks. And doing something like this, where I am working with, I mean, you know, these gold Australs, they're not really rare, but the blue Galaris is kind of rare. And I do want to get more into like other rare killifish once I master this. Man, I can't see anything. Yeah. You get the idea though. When I'm using the little glass thing, because this thing doesn't, the phone doesn't necessarily know what to focus on. So I have to move around, try to bump little spots with my thumb while I'm doing this. And some of the eggs are a little more clear than others. Some of them are kind of a yellow color. I think those are the ones that are more fertilized, or they are fertilized, and the other ones aren't fertilized at all. Who knows? But I mean, you know, take a look here. I got another petri dish over there by my computer. So I'm going to put these on, coconut fiber. So I'm gonna hatch these out with the coconut fiber, and the other ones I'm gonna do the wet hatch, the wet incubation. See, look at the difference in these two eggs. That one's more of kind of a gold yellow. Is that even an egg? That might be a shell or something. But anyways, 12 minutes. So silly. But I mean, look at this. So I switched the water around. Try to get everything out of these buckets. Is there any eggs down in there? I don't know. There might be. I'm pretty sure they came loose. What is that? I don't know. I'm not going to worry about it. I'm pretty sure I got some eggs. I know I got some, because I got some right there. So I'm going to end it here. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. If you have any suggestions on other things besides coconut fiber or besides peat moss, because peat moss is like an environmental issue, but peat moss, the reason they use peat is because it's anti-fungal, whatever that's called, where it doesn't fungus up as bad. Because the blue Galaris is notorious for, I guess their eggs fungus up really easily, and that's one of the problems, so. So anyways, yeah, if you guys have any other suggestions. I actually was thinking, like, why do we use peat moss, or why do we use coconut fiber? It's just replacing the dirt. So they're like hatching in dirt. So wouldn't, I know that there's other things that are anti, what is that called? Antifungal. I can't think of the word right now. But if you're doing a dry incubation, I need that word in front of me so I can say it right. Yeah, I mean, okay. Almond leaves. Indian almond leaves are supposed to be like that. They're supposed to be really good for antifungal. So what if we, I mean, that might be kind of expensive. I was gonna say, what if we were to like just use a whole bunch of, but I also did some research. Blackberry leaves. Blackberry leaves are also antifungal. So you could use blackberry leaves. Okay, I'm gonna use this thing to actually go through because I can actually see a lot better with this little thing. I do have there's a set of glasses that they came with that I could put on my face, but I've kind of just enjoyed doing it this way a little more. Yep, there's an egg. Okay, let me see. I'll tell you guys how many eggs are left in this thing. So there was that one. Okay, so focusing more on the back now. And honestly, there should not be any eggs in this because this was just extra water that was in the very bottom of one of the buckets after I've already cleaned the bucket out. So I've already gotten 3 eggs out of this. So we definitely have 2 eggs in here, and that's it. I think that's all we have left. All right. There we go. Okay, thanks for watching. 17 minutes. It's pretty silly. All right, thanks for watching.